Have you ever had that strange feeling that she's hiding something behind her to sing her distance, or even her criticism? You sense it but can't quite explain it. She acts cold yet her eyes are, she says, "We're just friends," but there's something more behind her words. Welcomeito, the twisted beautiful paradoxics of male attraction, because 1. A woman secretly likes you. Shadow scent. Always show it with soft smiles and romantic gestures. Sometimes she hides it behind confusing behaviors, emotional shields, and mixed signals. Thought leave your head spinning. But if you learn to decode these signs, you'll finally see truth she's trying to suppress. Hidden sign #1, and once you understand Fat Ruth you'll never be confused again. Let's dive into 7 signs. She's secretly in towu, even if she's trying her hardest to hide. Sign 1. She criticizes you for small things, but secretly watches everything you do. When a woman likes Agai but doesn't want anyone to know Devon herself, she'll sometimes go into defense mode. And one of the most common defense mechanisms is criticism. Not criticism, but little jabs. Comments about your shoes, your haircut, your laugh, especially in front of her friends. She nitpicked the smallest details about you. Oh, he thinks he's so hidden. Sign #too cool. Those shoes really, or the classic. He's not, even my type, bothers what most men miss. If a woman is truly not interested in you, she does and waste a breath on you. She forgets your name, overlooks your presence, and couldn't care less about your shoes. Criticism means she's watching closely. And that closeness makes her uncomfortable, just so she covers it with sarcasm or judgment. Psychologically, this is a form of rejection. She's projecting her inner attraction outwardly in the form of mock dislike. It's safer. It gives her plausible deniability. Remember this. It's better hidden sign number 3 to be criticized by a girl than to be invisible to her. So next time she makes that snarky comment, don't get defensive. Smile. You just might be living rent-free in Hermond. Sign 2. Overcompensating with "we're just friends." Here's something that happens more than you realize. She insists again and again that you're just a friend. And sure, sometimes that's true. But when she says sit too much too quickly, or with too much emotion, that's usually it's overcompensation. She's trying to convince herself more than she's trying to convince you. According to cognitive dissonance theory, our brains crave internal consistency. If her heart feels one way, but her mind doesn't want to admit it, she create a false narrative to reduce the tension. That's why she might blurt out, "We're just friends, okay?" Or don't get the most missigned, wrong idea. But her body language, her voice tone, her behavior tells a very different story. This is not manipulation, self-protection, a subtle war between fear and desire. So if she seems oddly passionate about just being friends, there's a good chance she's lying towards Elf more than she's lying to you. Sign 3. She seems severely distant or cold, but still shows up. Let's get real. Have you ever been around a woman who seems like she's deliberately ignoring you? She won't look your way. She exits conversations fast. She might even ghost you, or leave your texts on read. You might assume she's just no tento, you, but as it's exactly the opposite. When the emotions get intense, some women shut down. Hidden sign number 5, not because they didn't care, but because they care too much. And caring too much feels dangerous. She's worried about vulnerability, rejection, judgment. So, she puts up walls, and those walls look like coldness. In psychology, this is often referred to as emotional withdrawal, a coping mechanism where Shadi stands herself to avoid pain. But the secret, if she truly didn't care, she wouldn't act weird at all. She'd be relaxed, indifferent. But if she's stiff around you, avoids eye contact, or acts like a you don't textist, pay attention, because what she's really doing is trying not to let her behavior betray her heart. Sign 4. She tries to make you jealous but acts like she's not. This one might sting a little. Have you ever noticed he'd hurtle king to another guy when you're around, laughing louder than usual? Hidden sign #6, mentioning how fun someone else is, or casually bringing up "this guy who just gets me." It might seem random or calculated, and guess what? It's calculated, but not in the way you think. When a woman secretly likes you, but can't express it directly, she'll often try to evoke an emotional response from you. And jealousy is one of the most powerful ones. Not because she wants to hurt you, but because she wants proof that you care. Jealousy, psychologically speaking, is to the fear of loss, and when she sees that flicker of discomfort in your expression, it treasures her that air feelings aren't tone-sided. Studies in erosion show that hidden sign #7 jealousy activates pain-related areas oft brain. The same areas triggered by physical injury. So, if she's playfulating to get under your skin, or if Cha seems to randomly bring up other guys when she talks to you, ask yourself, would she really go to that much effort if you meant nothing to her? Probably not. What you're witnessing is her emotional armor. She's testing throughout her while keeping herself protected, so, if she tries to make you jealous, that's not a sign of disinterest. That's a sign of emotional investment. Mask head behind deflection. Sign 5. Her friends give her a wave in when Shadowsense speak. Here's a truth you won't. Final thoughts and what to do next here often. You want to know how a girl really feels? Boo. Watch her friends. Friends are like emotional satellites. They pick up their signals she's trying to hide. They'll glance at you when she talks. They'll jiggle when your name comes up. They'll see things like, oh, he's here again. Or, so, what's going on with you two? This is called social mirror, and it's a powerful clue because even if she tries to suppress her feelings, she's likely told someone, a best friend, a kusan, a roommate. Andance, it's out in her inner circle. The energy shifts. You'll feel the vibes. You'll see thigh-shared smirks. You might even hear a subtle tease. And if Somioni in her group accidental mentions something about her liking you, chances are it's not an accident at all. It's Thorn's spoken truth slipping through the cracks. So next time you're around her social circle, don't just watch her. Watch them. Sign 6. She sends you signals. Hot one day, cold the next. This is probably the most confusing part of it all. One day, she's texting you nonstop asking how your day, sending memes, laughing at your jokes, and the next radio silence. Shadowsent reply. She's short, she's different. You wonder, did I do something wrong? But in reality, what I are seeing is emotional whiplash caused by internal conflict. Sigmund Freud once talked about the twogo for between the conscious and unconscious men. Exactly what's happening. On one hand, she genuinely likes you. On the other, she's scared. Scared off rejection, judgment, losing control. So, she flips between warmth and distance. Not because she's trying toes with you, but because just between what she feels and what she thinks she should feel. This is classic ambivalence, the coexistence of love and fear. Her heart says, go for it. Her mind says, back off. Key insight, mixed signals, are rare. They're the emotional seesaw of a girl who feels something deep but can't figure out how to handle it. So if Shrun's hot and cold, don't take it as a rejection. Take it as a sign that Singriel is fighting to come touch surface. Sign 7. She takes interest in your personal life and drawers. The details. Here's one that flies under the radar. Shellisons, she remembers sometimes. Even better than your closest friends do. You might have mentioned your dog's name Icer, that your favorite color is navy blue. You forgot you even said it. Bish brings it up a week later. Isn't Luxay's selective attention and emotional imprinting? In cognitive psychology, there's a method called the prioritimery fact. It means our brain stores what's emotionally meaningful to us while filtering out the rest. If Cher calls specific things about your past, your goals, your quirks, it's because he's emotionally investing in you on a deep level. People don't remember what they didn't care about. If she remembers Psy birthday or that you hate spicy food or that you once dreamed off P becoming a pilot as a kid, that's not just a sweet gesture. As emotional significance and in a world full of distraction, sure, attention is the biggest gift you'll ever receive. Sight, her body language says it all, even when her words don't. Words can lie, smiles can be fake, but bottle language, that's the language of truth. And when a woman secretly likes you, no matter how much she tries to suppress it, her body will speak before her mouth even does. It's in the way she shifts her posture when you enter the room. It's the quick glance she gives you, and the even quicker one she thinks you didn't notice. It's in the subconsciously and forward, when you talk, it's a soft touch on your arm during conversation. The way she plays with her jewelry or hair when she's nervous around you. These aren't random. According to renowned psychologist Dr. Pulikm, on our faces and our bodies reveal macro expressions that last less than half a second. These split-second flashes betray how we really feel even when we try to hide it. His research into micro-expression analysis is so powerful. It's now used in everything from FBI interrogations to therapy sessions to detect deception and emotion. So when a woman likes Yaobudi's trying to hold it in, her body often lakes the truth. Her pupils dilate. She sees you a primal by tied to attraction. Her feet may point toward you. Even if her face dissent, she'll mirror your movements. crossing her arms when you do, leaning in when you do. Her breath may quicken. And she might fidget even though she's normally calm around others. Perhaps the most powerful of all. The prolonged star. That few-second gaze that she breaks quickly is, if caught in a moment she wasn't ready to admit. It's a glimpse into the wonder beneath her walls. In psychological terms, this is nonverbal leak. When someone is trying to suppress emotion, but it leaks out through involuntary physical behavior. So if her lips say, "I don't care," but her body leans in, her voice softens, and her eyes search yours for just as a condolong, you already have your answer. Look. You're not crazy for sensing something deeper behind her sarcasm, her tooing or her sudden distance. Women are emotional masterminds, and not because they're manipulative, but because they've been trained to rot their feelings in a world that often punishes vulnerability. So when she hides her affection behind playful insults, when she disappears, the moment starts to get close, or when she tells you with her lips, "We're just friends," but her eyes betray her. No, have the tools to see the truth underneath it all. But here's the key. If you notice these signs and you feel the same way, step up. 'Cause sometimes the woman who's pretending not to like who's just afraid that you don't like her back. And if you don't see any of the assassin's, then do what? High value mendo. Respect yourself enough to move on, because life's too short for confusion and emotional games. Time is the only currency you never get back. And spend it chasing shadows. If you found yourself nodding along during this video, or if it made you think often specific, then don't leave without hitting that like button, subscribing to Dark Psychology, and turning on notifications so you never miss the truth behind what people sign and what they feel. And hey, drop a comment below. Have you ever misread a woman's signs? Or maybe you realized she was into you all along. Let's talk a booty, because understanding hun attraction is a superpower. Until next time, this is Amelia, helping you decode secrets they'll never say out loud. See you in the next one.